Welcome back, Superstarters, to week 2. We really hope that you enjoyed last week's activities. This week we're really excited because we're going to start back using our instruments. We've created some instrument playlists within our YouTube channel, so once you've watched this video through, you can go over there and explore your personal instrument videos. So today the way our video is going to work is we're going to start off with a physical warm-up, and then we're going to move to our beat and rhythm activity, then moving to our pitch activity, a vocal warm-up, and then we're going to sing a song together. So we hope you really enjoy today, have fun, and we can't wait to hear the music you make. Hi, it's time for our beat and rhythm activity now. Can you be my echo? Hang on a second, an awful lot of those patterns were exactly the same. Aha, well, the reason is that I was saying a rhyme in my head and my hands were saying the sounds of the words. I wonder if I clap it all together again, you can work out what it is I'm thinking in my head, which rhyme goes like this. Did you get it? It was bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout, I declare that you are out. This is our choosing rhyme that we learnt last week. Let's say it again and we'll tap the beat on our knee. Off we go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout, I declare that you are out. Bzzz. Oh no. Let's tap the pulse on our nose. Ready, steady, off we go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout, I declare that you are out. Always tickles that one. Did you notice that the first time I said to tap the beat, and then I said to tap the pulse, and really we did the same movement, that same motion or action, which is a steady movement that stayed the same. And the reason was that the beat and the pulse basically mean the same thing. Do you remember our rhyme that we learned last week? It goes, pulse is a steady beat, feel it in your hands and feet, stays the same and never stops, pulse is a steady beat. And your heartbeat and your pulse are in your same body, they mean the same thing. Okay, let's see if we can sing a song that we sang last week. Do you remember Apple Tree? Let's tap the beat to Apple Tree. Off we go, apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. It's such a silly song this, because I have never known anybody to be knocked out by an apple falling from a tree. But the reason we use it is because the words out and I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. So shout and out, they rhyme. Okay, so this week we're going to be trying to look at how we can read the beat, how we can track the beat following music, because we really want you to be able to play your instrument and to be able to read music so you can play music with other people as well. Okay, I'm about to show you a picture of an apple. And I'd love, if you're at school, perhaps if the teacher could choose somebody to come up to the board and to tap the board very gently in time to the beat, tapping the apple. And you can do the very same thing, gently tapping your screen at home.
I'm going to use the cursor to show you how to keep in time. Ready, steady, tap with me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Did you manage it? Great. Okay, this time I've got a little counting activity for you. I'm going to sing just the first line. I want you to count how many times you heard me tap the beat on my knee. Ready, steady, count for me. Apple tree, Can you show me on your fingers how many times you heard me tap that sound, the beat? 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 times altogether. So let's clap 4 apples this time. Or sorry, let's point to and follow 4 apples this time. Okay. Ready, steady, tap with me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Great. Did you notice every time we got to the end, we ended up going right back to the beginning, didn't we? So, another maths question for you. Let's see if this time we can count how many times we feel the beat throughout the whole song. Ready, steady, count with me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. 16, that's right, well done. Well, let's tap 16 apples. Again, if you're in class, you could pause the video now and perhaps one of the children could be chosen by the teacher to come up and tap the board. Or if you're at home, you can just carry on and tap your screen very gently. Here we go. So, let's see if we can tap all the apples to the beat right to the very end of the song. Ready, steady, tap with me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Did you manage to get to the very end of those apples at the same time as me? Don't worry if not. All you need to do is rewind the video and practice. We were going quite fast. Okay, this time let's go back to thinking about the beat. We have the beat in our bodies. We have a heartbeat. So why don't we this time, instead of following apples, follow heart symbols? It's going to be 16 exactly the same. Okay. Ready, steady, sing and tap. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Great. Okay, this time I wonder if you can sing instead of me. So I'm not going to sing, I'm just going to follow the beat with the cursor, giving you a chance to sing. Okay. Ready, steady, sing for me. Great. I hope you managed to finish with my cursor. This time if I sing, do you think you can point to the heartbeats without my help? Ready, steady, point for me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Did you manage it? Great. Okay, the very last activity we're going to do with this now is to try and have a little look around your house or your classroom. You might be lucky enough to have an instrument at home that you could tap, but don't worry if not, you can use anything. 2 pencils, a pair of chopsticks. I found a pair of sticks, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to follow my heartbeats as I sing the song, and I'm going to tap the beat using the sticks. Ready, steady, off we go. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. And that's it. So, we've learnt about how to read the beat, and we've managed to sing it at the same time and play an instrument. You can have another go at watching through the last part of this video. What we're really aiming for is for you to be able to track the beat and to be able to sing it at the same time. You might start when you're first learning just pointing and listening to the song, but if you can try and sing and point at the same time, gold star. Well done, everyone.
We're going to think about our pitch activity now. We're going to start off with a song that we began with last week. Do you remember when I had the maracas behind me and I couldn't decide which one? So we used the Apple Tree song to help us. Let's see if we can sing that song again. Ready, steady, sing with me. Apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't scream and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Okay, great. Let's see this time. Can we sing the very first part, but we're going to touch our heads and our shoulders as we sing. Off we go, apple tree, apple tree. Lovely. Do you remember last week we realised that this song at the beginning at least has two sounds? We said it has a high sound and a low sound. Can we add the word high and low when we touch our head and our shoulders? Off we go, high, high, low, high, high, low. Lovely. So musicians have a proper name that they use for when they describe music being higher and lower, and that word is pitch, a word that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So this time we are going to think about how we name pitches. In music we have our own musical alphabet. If you have a glockenspiel, our alphabet is written on our individual notes. I don't know if you can see, but we've got a C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have a go. Instead of singing high and low, I'm going to give each of these different notes a letter name. I want you to sing G for your head and E for your shoulders. Ready, steady, off we go. G, G, E, G, G, E. That was okay? Now, I'm using my glockenspiel notes. You, on your instrument, may know one or two sounds. If you just know one sound, that's okay. You'll be soon learning another note, I should say, another pitch. But when you do know two pitches, one will be higher and one will be lower. They may even be next door to each other with just a step. So if I show you on my glockenspiel, here we have one note, and its next door neighbour is right next to it. But this note, the second note I played, was still a little bit higher than the first one. Lower, higher. So you can play this on your instrument using the notes that you know. I'm going to see if we can play the notes that I chose, G and an E. So I'm going to sing and I'm going to play at the same time. If you'd like, you can pause the video and you can go and get your instrument. Your instrument may not sound like mine at all, but you can play along, of course. Okay, hopefully you've got your instrument. Let's have a go together. Ready, steady, play with me. G, G, E, G, G, E. Shall we have another go? Off we go, G, G, E, G, G, E. Well, that was just the very, very beginning of a piece of music. I hope that perhaps last week you started to compose your own music with high and low pitches. Do you remember when we were saying our bumblebee rhyme and I said, why don't you have a go at singing your own song using a high and a low pitch? And then you may have had a go at playing, cutting out and sticking on your Bs. So have a little look at my one. It just goes high, low, high, high, low. And if I was going to play this on my glockenspiel, I might play G, E, G, G, E. So see if perhaps you can play your piece of music, your composition, on your instrument. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and teach you one more song to see if you can try and play the whole piece on your instrument. This is a lovely song and it's actually called Cobbler Cobbler. And I have a picture of a cobbler here just in case you're not sure what a cobbler does. A cobbler is somebody that mends shoes. And here is my cobbler. He has got his hammer and his nails. So here are the words. It goes, cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. The song uses those two pitches that we've just been singing. So it goes, cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Should we see if we can sing it again? I'll go first and then your turn. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Cobbler, cobbler, shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. I bet you got that brilliantly. I'm going to say, let's sing the whole song together. And you can always pause the video if you get mixed up or you want more practice. Ready, steady, sing with me. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Gosh, so it's a conversation really between a cobbler and somebody who wants their shoes fixed extremely quickly. But it's a little bit of a funny old rhyme because it depends on those timings, whether it's very early or very late. Depends how you interpret it. Okay, this time we're going to sing the whole song, and instead we're going to sing with our heads and our shoulders, keeping the same words. Off we go, so it goes, cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Great. Can we move on to the next level, which is singing the song again, but we're just going to have our hands and our voices singing high and low this time. You might have noticed actually that the pattern is the same the whole way through. So it goes, high, high, low, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, low, high, high, low. You managed that? Let's take you to the next level, which is to add the pitch names in. I'm going to use G and E. You're probably going to use different note names. Just have a listen to how it sounds for the glockenspiels. Off we go. G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E. Sounds like I'm going slightly mad, I think that. Okay, let's see if we can just have a quick go playing those two pitches using the glockenspiel. You can join in with your instrument. It might sound a bit funny, but that's okay. Off we... Let's check. My voice has changed. My pitch was different. That's the right pitch, that's a G. Off we go. G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, E, G, G, E. Great. So you can have fun playing around with those two notes. You can do your highs and your lows. You can create more music of your own. We can't wait to hear what you come up with. Hi, it's time to sing our song. I've got a coin here. It's got a heads and a tail side. We're going to play a game. You've got to guess, is it going to land on the heads or the tails? I'm going to place the coin on my little seesaw and I'm going to sing and we're going to see if you can choose. Can you choose by showing me your heads, by putting your hands on your heads, or your tails, putting your hands on your waist? Ready, steady, choose for me. 1, 2, 3. Pala, palita, palote, paletroike. And it's landed on tails. I got it wrong. Let's see if we can have another go. Choose in 3, 2, 1. Ready, steady, off we go. Pala, palita, palote, paletroike. Oh, It's heads this time. Well done if you got it right. Let's try it one more time. Ready, steady, choose for me. 3, 2, 1 and freeze. Pala, palita, palote, paletroike. Oh, it's landed on heads again. Well done if you chose heads. This is a Hispanic song and it's sung in Spanish. And you may think it means seesaw or coin. Well, it actually means stick, little stick or shovel stick. And it's really popular over in all parts of Latin America. Some people thought it came from Mexico, but it's a mystery song. We just don't know where it's come from because it's loved so much. It's been passed on from country to country and it's sung all over the place. And it's a game as well, sung at parties and weddings and all kinds of times when people come together. Okay, so this time, can you be my echo? Pala, pala, palita. Pale, palita. Pale, palita. Palote, pala. Palote, pale. Palote, pale. Troike, troike. Palote, pale, troike. Palote, pale, troike. Very good. Okay, it's going to be your part to copy me now. I'll go first. Can you sing after me? Pala, palita. Pala, palita. That's going to be your part. Okay, and I shall do the rest. Can you choose again? I'm going to go for heads. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Ready, steady, your turn first. Palote, pale, troike. Oh, I don't believe it. It's landed on heads again. Marvellous. Let's have another go. You did a great job at singing before. Ready, steady, choose for me. 3, 2, 1. Ready, steady, your turn, sing. Palote, pale, troike. Ooh, it was tails and I chose tails that time. Fantastic. You can have another go and play this game at home by yourself. I just have a ruler and a pen and a coin. Good luck and enjoy. So Super Starters, we've come to the end of week 2. We hope that you've really enjoyed today and of course watch the videos back and we look forward to seeing you next week. All the best, bye now.
Now it's time to play your instrument. Look underneath this video at the caption and you will see there are links to different YouTube playlists. Each playlist corresponds to the instrument that you're going to play. So, if you're looking for recorder parts, click on the link that says Super Starters Recorder Playlist. This will open a YouTube playlist with all of the recorder videos. So click on your week 2 video for your chosen instrument and off you go.